Hi, my name is Karuna Mukherjea. I'm here in Chicago at the SAP 2014 conference, and joining me is Paul Morel from Tartan. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you.
And nice to see you again. I know we interact quite a bit at various events and conferences. So tell me, how was your experience today and yesterday? Did you attend sessions? Did you speak with customers?
It's been great. We've actually had time to talk with a lot of the customers around here, and I get to see a side of the EPM suite that I don't usually interact with. So it's been good to see a lot of the BPC presentations as well as some of the strategy management side, because primarily we deal with the profitability and cost management applications. So it's been good to see how it all fits together into one nice ecosystem.
So, coming to specifically where Tartan focuses on, I know you do a lot of work in the costing area. So just some thoughts on where the SAP solutions are going in terms of costing. What are your customers doing with them? What are you hearing about them?
Okay.
Some thoughts around that would be great.
Yes, I think one of the themes that we saw here was there's been a lot more organization shift towards planning consolidation. So on the PCM side, profitability and cost management, one of the things that we see our clients doing more and more of is trying to understand the details behind those plans. So when they see something is off plan, they want to know why. And so if you have these high-level summary information, it's often hard to go back and figure out why. And so if you look at ledger systems and you try to drill back, it's also not very clear because the drivers of those costs are not there. But what we're seeing is more integration then with planning and forecasting back into the PCM so that you can drill back and see exactly what drivers are causing those variations and how you can impact the change of those. For instance, there was just a presentation today by one of our clients from Blue Cross, and they were talking about the ability to go back and figure out why a cost changed, and it happened to be call center volumes for one particular customer group. And that PCM enables them to drill all the way back to the activities and the actual cost ledger accounts that are creating those additional costs. So it gives them that full visibility up and down the cost chain for them.
So I think it's an interesting point you raised, right? I think these solutions, though they are separate solutions, separate products, there's a lot of integration that can be done from a customer standpoint, like you said, right? Going down to your driver-based costing, looking at your cost drivers, looking at a solution like PCM for that.
And then with FIM, with Financial Information Management, the whole suite is tied together so that you can move data between the different applications very easily.
Cool. So tell us any exciting plans over the next couple of years as far as Tartan is concerned and the SAP EPM solutions? Yeah.
So one of the big things that we're helping clients do now is, for better or worse, we know that Excel is the tool of choice for a lot of finance organizations. And so with the EPM add-in, we've actually extended it a bit. So now with PCM and Excel, you can do a lot of your reporting directly in Excel. So it's been a great thing for finance organizations. A lot of people still like to get the reports directly out of PCM or push it to their BI environment for more pretty reporting. But again, a lot of times it's finance people or other analysts that want to get things in Excel, and so it's one of the things that we've been working on.
Excel it's a very important, it's an interface that people in business are familiar with, right? And I think you saw in our when we did our solution launch yesterday in the UI, right? It's an Excel. It's not Excel, but it's an Excel-like UI, right? Because that's the environment they're familiar in. So, well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for sharing your insights, and look forward to seeing you next year again.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it.